Third down and 3. Pressure put on again. Gibbs takes the swing pass. First down and a lot more. To the 40, to the 36-yard line he goes. In addition to his proficiency on the ground this season. Off the fake again. Over the middle. Caught at the 34. There he goes again. Inside the 15. Breaking tackles all the way to the 11-yard line. 26 already down to the 12-yard line. Again the fake. Then the pass to the right side. Inside the 10. Taking it there is Ross Dwelly. Only the Bills have scored more points on opening drives this year, 45 for Detroit. Can they do it again? Gibbs this time is stopped at the 10-yard line.
Addition he's been.
Third down and 8. Pressure. Sack back at the 21-yard line. James Houston leading the team in sacks. That's 5.5 for him. So they get inside the 10. Now all of a sudden they're back at the 21 and the field goal group comes in.
And keep in mind, he's going up against Penei Sewell. This is a one-on-one matchup.
38-yard attempt here for Jake Bates. And that drive culminates with a field goal.
Tay Williams.
Prescott rolling, looking, throwing, caught, and up at the 47-yard line. And here they come now with 3 tight ends. From the 47-yard line, Prescott under pressure, swings it out, and the tackle is made. That time Javonte Williams gets taken down by Derek Barnes. Didn't let him loose. Second down and 15. Prescott in the pocket, fires, caught to the 40-yard line, goes Jake Ferguson. Ferguson this time in the slot to the right. Prescott steps up. Throws into traffic and it's incomplete. 7-yard attempt to try to tie the game. And Aubrey's kick this time is good. And down at 8. And that's caught here by Pickens. You know, you bring up a great point. Prescott is the highest paid guy in the league on an annual basis. He's making $60 million. Score tied 3-3. Deep drop. Prescott, look out! He's in trouble. Did he get out of the end zone? That's Jack Campbell who takes care of him.
Javonte Williams, who is outstanding as a blitz pickup running back, but give Jack Campbell a lot of credit. He went right by him, brought one more than they could handle, and Campbell's ends up finishing it with a big sack. Good to see if you're a Lions fan.
When the quarterback was contacted by the defender, the entire football was out of the end zone. Therefore, it is not a safety. It's 4th down.
Anger sends it skyward, so he does get it away, and it's a great kick under the circumstances. The 38-yard line, Tom Kennedy, who had that nice kickoff return, takes it to the 41-yard line.
The linebackers of the Cowboys.
2nd and 6. To the outside goes the pass, caught, first down. That's Anthony Fursker, who would be right now the number 2 tight end, missing their top. Only Bijan Robinson more scrimmage yards since Gibbs came in as a rookie. Catch is made on the run. St. Brown! St. Brown inside the 10, setting him a first down and goal. First and goal. Hand the ball off to Williams, and Williams dives. Does he get in? He is going to be stopped a little short at the moment. Second and goal. Through the middle. Gibbs into the end zone for a Lions touchdown. 3rd and 1. Prescott fires. That's caught. That's going to be a first down to the 44-yard line. Prescott to the outside goes the pass. C.D. Lamb breaks the tackle, and Lamb gets into Detroit territory to the 36-yard line.
He needed for the first down.
Picked up 16. Now you got Turpin, who ran 3 times last week, and he gets wrestled down by Maddox. 3rd and 3. There's a little flip here to Williams. Williams is able to bust forward, break a tackle, pick up a first down. Rolling left, throwing on the run into traffic and jams it in there. C.D. Lamb now in the backfield. And it's a sneak by Prescott. Yep, Malik Davis last week had that 43-yard touchdown. Set up a screen, and probably a good thing that he dropped it. Anzalone is right there to take care of Javonte Williams. Prescott in a vice. Sack. Al-Fadin Muhammad with the sack. Boy, what heat they're putting on tonight.
And the left tackle, 71, who's in for Guyton. Watch his head turn inside. He almost looked confused and surprised with the pressure to the outside. It's 3rd down and 10.
So 4th and 19. In comes the field goal unit. Aubrey, that's close. But he's able to get it inside the right upright. So Brian gets the job. It's his first ever head coaching position. As Prescott retreats, Prescott going deep, has a man, hits C.D. Lamb for the big gain to the 42-yard line. Pressure again. Prescott escaping. Under pressure, throws, and it's knocked down. Down to 3 on 3rd down and 21. 4-man rush. Prescott dancing. Throws, that's caught. To the outside goes Ferguson. Ball is out. The ball is out, and the Lions look like they're on top of it. And they are.
And Jack Campbell got his hand on that football to knock it out. Well, this guy's been everywhere tonight. We've seen him make plays against Javonte Williams in the run game. Saw him blitz. And now here he is, not giving up on a play. It looks like that's just a hustle play by Jack Campbell. What you'd expect from him.
So Matt Eberflus, the defensive coordinator. Meanwhile, Montgomery is in as the back. Goff has time. Goff fires. Has the open man. Jamison Williams to the 35-yard line. Williams averaging 19 yards per reception, which is gigantic. 2nd and 10. Montgomery breaking tackles. Inside the 10. He goes to the end zone for the touchdown. 35 yards for Montgomery. That took all of 1:48 to go, 53 yards, 4 plays.
And they overcame a 1st and 25. Watch Sewell and the balance that he has, and then turn to his right and make that block right there on Overshown. That's what allowed him to be.
The Cowboys are where the drama never ends. Catch made by Lamb, spins away. Big gain out to the 46-yard line. Goes CD, got away from DJ Reed. Keep it on the ground here. Across the 50 to the 48-yard line goes Malik Davis. From the 48-yard line, a big 3rd down and 4. Prescott throws, and that's going to be enough for the 1st down. Lamb going back and forth on the left side. Pickens on the right side. Prescott throws, that's caught. And fighting his way to the 36-yard line. They come up about 3 yards shy of the 1st down is Jake Ferguson. From 55. And that one is inside the left upright.
Guys, a video game. A good feel for these kind of situations.
2nd down and 6. Goff fires over the middle, caught on the run. And another great run by Gibbs. Gibbs losing the ball, but he was down. They want to conserve that timeout. Clock ticking down. 21. Goff to the outside throw. St. Brown. He's out of bounds. That stops the clock with 17. Goff down the sideline. It's incomplete. Crowd wants a flag, and they get one. And Bates sends it down and through. So right with those explosive plays. 4 of them for 25 yards or more. Meanwhile, it's deflected, intercepted by the Lions. And that is Barnes. Derek Barnes, the linebacker, comes up with the gift.
Especially last week. But I think Robertson, it comes close to getting that hand in there, and then that's what brought the ball out where Barnes can make this play and take it all the way back, or close to taking it back to the end zone. But that slant, that's been their go-to. And I think that left hand of Robertson got in there to be able to keep it away from Pickens being able to make that catch. What a good job of, obviously, film study, anticipating, and being ready.
Barnes gets the goal. 2nd down and 8. To the end zone, open touchdown. Isaac to Slaw with the score. "12 yards, 46 seconds into the second half."
A switch release, and watch the eyes of the rookie, 34 Revel, just kind of looking at the quarterback. No real fear.
Pressure off his back foot, throws, and that is hauled in, but a flag is thrown. That's Lamb, covered by DJ Reed. Back to the ground. Williams breaking tackles. That's a first down. Picks up 11. Gets to the 19-yard line. Second down and 10. Prescott fires. That's caught. Taken to the 9-yard line. Catch made there by Flanoy. 3rd and 5. Back inside. 3 receivers to the left. Prescott looks that way. Prescott throws that way. And the pass is incomplete. Flanoy, again, the intended receiver, so it's 4th down and 5. Turpin sets up on the left. Prescott fires, and that's going to be taken for a first down. So Pickens responds, and the ball gets loose at the end.
In traffic was incredible throw and a good job with strong hands. Here he's just trying to make a play. He's got to go down. We appreciate and respect what he's trying to do, but with 4 defenders around him, the ball gets away.
Second down and goal. Give it to him, and into the end zone he goes. And for the exclamation point, he's now at 1,000 yards for the season. Detroit starts from the 32-yard line. To the outside goes Gibbs. He gets taken down. Deron Bland. Here comes Gibbs out of the slot. Goff looks that way, throws that way, caught. Can he get the first down? Yes, he can. With a great spin move to avoid the tackle. Move the step. Didn't fool the Cowboys. Second down and 9. Look at that protection for Goff. Throws along the sideline, and it's caught. Second down and 9. To the outside, they swing it to Gibbs. Little stiff arm there. Goff fires, and that is incomplete. They had 2 receivers, both in that same area. Ball is down. Ball is off to the left, and it was deflected. No good. Malik Davis. Second and 6. Fake it to him. Prescott fires over the middle, wide open, making the catch inside the 40-yard line, and then spun down at that spot is Ryan Flanoy. They're down in 9. Extra pressure to the outside, wide open. To the flag, of course, thrown. What else is new? 13-yard line, Flanoy. 2 flags on the play.
Detroit Lion defender went down.
Number 3. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay, 3rd down.
Back to 3rd and 19 at the 45-yard line. Prescott stepping up, throws to the outside. Coverage is good. It's incomplete. Of Prescott. Now you got a 63-yard attempt by Brandon Aubrey. Good from 63.
134 pounds. They did earlier, right? They blew a little whistle.
Maybe right here. Nope. First and 15. Caught. Picks up 14. Williams, the big play guy.
Good job finishing on the play by number 1.
Second and 2. Dwelly is in there as the fullback. And that will be a first down on the ground. First and 20. Slipping. So Gibbs couldn't get on track. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Second and long. Cowboys have only gotten to Goff once for a sack tonight. He throws, it's caught. You got St. Brown making the grab. Out of bounds. He goes just shy of the 30-yard line. 3rd down and 13 upcoming. A lot of explosive plays, 25 yards or more. 4 of them. Catch made here by Williams. Jamison Williams gets pummeled at the 32-yard line. They're trying to make it a 2-score game again. And this kick is true.
Others in there getting after Dak Prescott.
Pressure, one out of every 4 passes. Everybody covered, so he's going to take off, and Prescott will run out of bounds after a 12-yard gain and a first down. Williams. That's a first down. It's a back-to-back first downs.
Make a play on a football, but came down on his head, went out with a concussion.
2nd and 5. Prescott throwing wide open, and into the end zone is Flanoy. 42 yards on busted coverage. Flanoy takes it in for the score.
I think the corner feels that he has helped Branch, one of the best safeties in the game, but his eyes are in the wrong spot. Just he and Robertson not quite on the same page. It's a bust in the coverage on the back end. Dak Prescott sees it, makes the throw, and they get the touchdown.
Down by 5, they'll go for 2. Looking for the deuce. Dancing, moving, throws, and that is hauled in. You go to Ferguson for the 2-point conversion. It is a 3-point game with 9:52 left in regulation. Part of the troika on the right side. Goff in the pocket. Goff fires, caught on the run, and taking it inside the 30. Williams, Jameson Williams, another big play. Bell makes the tackle. 2nd down and 7. Gibbs. You can only bottle him up so long. Touchdown.
They convert, keep this drive alive. Watch Penei Sewell on the right side with the rookie Tate Ratledge. Good job of just kind of pushing that defensive line. They were slanting that way, just push them down. Looks like they're going to take a peek to make sure he was good to go, and into the end zone. Looks clean to me.
7:12 left in the 4th. Prescott running for his life. Down he goes at the 23-yard line. 2nd and 19. Dancing, under pressure, fires, and that's going to be hauled in. And that is Flanoy, who is having a coming-of-age night.
Got annihilated as he threw that football, but he still got it there.
Flanoy, and that's the way he pronounces it. 7 catches. This time they go to Pickens. He picks up 9.
According to our AI.
2nd and 2. And that takes the ball to the 43-yard line.
Game by 97.
5 minutes left. That's fired, and that is going to be caught. So Pickens at the bottom. 3rd down and 8. Prescott looks the other way. Throws, caught on the run. That's a first down. Trying to get it in here. 3rd down and 3. Prescott throws. Flag is thrown. Ball is batted and incomplete. Intended there for Ferguson. Brian Anger puts it down. 4 field goals tonight. With 3:42 left in regulation. It's a 7-point game to make it a 1-possession game with a ton of time remaining. So it's 37-30. Here's Kennedy, another good run back, and down the sideline he goes.
Boy, is he a threat?
Yeah, before he's bumped out of bounds near midfield. Play action. Fired over the middle. Big gain inside the 30-yard line. St. Brown to the 13-yard line. The tackle inbounds. Clock keeps running.
The guy that was questioned whether or not he'd be able to play with the ankle, you go to him. He's been making plays all night. He goes up there against Deron Bland with the soft coverage. Instead of running and working the clock, they get aggressive, make Dallas pay for sitting back, and who better than number 14 to make one of the biggest plays of the game.
Gibbs the back. Give it to him to the outside. Blocking, and into the end zone he goes. Tristan Colon led the way.
Three tight ends over here, but watch the left guard pull around. 57, he gets out. Now he's got to make a play out in the space, takes on Rebel, buries him, and Gibbs walks into the end zone. Great kickoff return. Great play call and execution. Dan Campbell makes the call. Goff makes the great throw to St. Brown, who wins against soft coverage against Bland. And then they finish it off there.
Down and 10. Prescott fires in traffic and incomplete. That you're on. 3rd and 10. Prescott Incomplete. Fourth.
Be very fitting on 4th and 10 to finish off with another pressure on Dak Prescott.
Without doubt, here's the 4th and 10. Can the Cowboys stay alive? And they can, as the catch is made by the sudden star, Ryan Flynn. Dak. Pressured by Hutchinson. Turpin makes the catch. Turpin will go out of bounds. Pressure from behind. Throws in the traffic flag from the 23. First down. Look out. Down he goes. Muhammad. That's 3 for him tonight. So this is a team that had 4 in 4 games total and 5 tonight.
Yeah, and they took the challenge from their coach and their defensive coordinator. If we create opportunities for you to win one-on-one, you got to do it. And here it is. Great hands. Just explodes right by.
Prescott dancing, fires over the middle, and that is going to be picked off. DJ Reed has his moment after they've been picking on him all night.
Reading the eyes of the quarterback, closing that gap and that separation and getting his hand in there and knocking away. And then how about the way he finished on it? Let's make sure he caught it. Looked like there he might miss it, but somehow, oh no, he got it. That's an Oh!
Then it comes out at the very end.
Look at him fight for this ball. Minutes away from him. Good for him.
Yep. It's confirmed the interception stands.
Get into the playoffs. They're going to have to win their division. They're going to need Philadelphia to continue to struggle. We'll see if that happens.
Win it by a score of 44-30 at Ford Field. So for Detroit now, tougher schedule than the other guys. At the Rams, Pittsburgh comes here, at Minnesota, and then at Chicago is their last game of the season.